A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
कार्ड आहे ना हे कार्ड आहे ना
कोणच्यात ना मी कार्ड नाही आणलं होतं माझ्याकडे मी आणलं नाही
रेकॉर्डिंग आपल्या पण कॅमेरा
माझा इथे शिटी मारू का
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
दिलीप सर
हाँ
12 टिक किया ना
12 कौन रहेगा
नहीं बट 12 से क्या फर्क पड़ा
11 का देना है
हाँ
11 का ही टीम है
राइट
इम्पैक्ट होगा ना
the impact I can I will tell him later.
later on
So why you want
remaining 4 will be 12 there is an injury 12%
अच्छा ऐसा बिल्कुल 12 वर टिक
12 will take
So
sir injury
don't
will
get
come in first Ratan sir will come in first
No, not necessary.
if there is an injury for a substitute
अरे नहीं यार
yes
Because he's 12,
he is 12
not for impact.
यार ये सब कंफ्यूजन मत करो यार
Not for impact. Not for
ये
impact.
कंफ्यूजन मत करो यार
चलो ठीक है, सिर्फ बता देना कौन है.
इंजरी तो 15 में से बढ़
13 ओवर्स के पहले आएगा
हाँ, ideally 12.
A startup space
Who's calling? I'll call him. Yeah, he wanted to call. No, I call okay.
Day 4 and match number 6. Now this is going to be some serious cricket today. Bright sunny Sunday morning. Ready for the toss between the Marco Polo Lions and the Sapient Leopards. For the toss we have the officials and Mr. Jitendra Govil will toss the coin. Heads. It's come down as tail. It's come down as a tail. So congratulations for the toss. What have you decided to do?
We'll field first.
Any specific reasons for that?
We've played last 2 games also here on the first day. First matches have been ours only, like on the last weekend, 5th and 6th. So we've realized that it's kind of a little tough batting in the starting session of the morning.
Yesterday we saw a couple of teams winning while chasing. So was that playing for the decision today?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, we played last 2 games, like I said, in the morning. So I think bowling first is a good option out here in the starting.
Advantage of the morning, swing here and there.
Right. They're also fresh. They're not into warmed up now. Prithvi warmed up is a little dangerous.
Okay, so we'll have the dangerous captain, as you said. Okay, lost the toss, but what you would have done the same?
I would have fielded first as well. But I don't really think the wicket will change a lot, as in even the morning wicket looks fresh enough to bat. But yes, I would have looked to bowl first.
Anyways, what is the target that you seem would be comfortable for you to defend?
I think anything around 170, 180 should be a good score.
So that shows that you have a very competent batting lineup also.
Yes, we do have batting till our depth. So let's see, let's hope for the best. We can hoping that we should put up like the first game, like how we scored 190 for the first game. Hopefully if we can do something like that, then it will be good for us.
So the news from the center is that The Marco Polo Lions have won the toss and they'll be bowling first. Thank you.
नहीं बहुत बुरा बैटिंग के बारे में
जादव यांच्या एक घेऊन टाक
Many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
लेकिन बैट्समैन को खेलना बहुत सही खेलना जरूरी है. कल ऐसा ही हुआ, सुबह सुबह 4 विकेट 9 रन पे घुस गए, लेकिन बाद में चेस किया. लेकिन मॉर्निंग में थोड़ा संभालना बहुत जरूरी है अपने बैट्समैन.
और बिलमार्ट GCH क्रिकेट सुपर लीग के बारे में आपको क्या कहना है?
बहुत बढ़िया प्रोग्राम किया है और सक्सेस भी जाएगा. नेक्स्ट ईयर भी नो प्रॉब्लम, उसमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं, एकदम बढ़िया रहेगा.
Thank you, Mr. Goyal. So once again, it's the Lions that will be going roaring at the Leopards and they'll be bowling first.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
Hello, check test. Check.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
Welcome aboard. It's the Billmart GCH Cricket Super League 2022. Out come the openers, and what a toss to win for the Marco Polo Lions, who elected to bowl first without any hesitation. We saw it yesterday that the team chasing won both the games, but the captain today was pretty confident of his bowling attack, and also he would try to make much of the morning conditions. The ball will swing, and they would like to have some early wickets with the Lions. And the Leopards, they are confident. They have some big scores under their belt. The Billmart GCH Cricket Super League 2022. The title sponsors Billmart, apparel sponsors JK & Co, cricket ball sponsors Eagle Infra India Limited, cap sponsors Neo Designs. Fours are the Allied Digital Fours, sixes are Samir Peti sixes. Man of the match sponsored by Stainless Designer Studio, cricket pad sleeves by Beetle Leaf Company. And the first ball of the innings, of the day, of the match, nicely played. He looked to stay in for a longer time. Janak and Mohit have started the innings for the Leopards. The first ball sensibly played, and the second ball once again same direction, same ball, and now he gets off the mark. The first runs on the board. Captain starting the proceedings for the Marco Polo Lions. Dilip. Slow pace and that is played with power but straight into the hands of the fielder. Strong offside field set for Janak because they are aware that he might score in that region. So he's had and a lofty delivery, straight hit. What a shot, what a beginning to the day. The first light digital 4 of the day. So that's a fantastic boundary and a light digital 4. What a shot, straight down the ground, the safest of the regions on the ground, on the cricket field. You can't place a fielder straight back. No chance for the long off fielder to cut it off. Now he's making some adjustments, Dilip, because he knows that he has to get a breakthrough early or it will be difficult. Once again, it is played down the leg side now. A good looking on drive. No run taken. They're not taking that risk of getting themselves run out at least. Dilip bowling from the pavilion end. A good looking shot for a single. And before the ball reaches the keeper, they complete the run. So after the end of first over, it is 7 for no loss for the Sapient Leopards. Boundary per over will hurt the intentions of the Marco Polo Lions because they know how dangerous it is to let off the openers of the Leopards. They have some big scores under their belt, remember. Banged in shot, trying to gain some pace, straight into the hands of the fielder. Once again, a strong offside field for Mohit. His partner has got a boundary of the in the last over. Ratan started with the second over, and there's some interruption now. And down the leg side on the pads, couldn't connect, missed it completely. Ratan, slow left arm bowler. His action is similar, somewhat similar to an ex-India cricketer Sunil Joshi. Used to come round the wicket, bowl an economical spell. Played a few matches for India. Once again, the length is short on the shorter side, but he's not giving out runs all right. Four dot balls now. It will be, and whilst I say that, that's a wide down the leg side, and they also run an extra. And they take on the fielder's throw as well. So 2 runs and a wide. So Ratan is unhappy with himself because he did not want to bowl that delivery down the leg side. It was a tidy over till then. Lofted delivery, and he tried to heave it on the leg side, couldn't connect, wanted to go for the slog. The ball was in the slot to be hit, but sometimes when the ball is in the slot to be hit, you also lose your wicket, and this is what has happened. Departure of Mohit was under pressure because there were few dot balls from Ratan, and Ratan been rewarded for some disciplined bowling. First wicket down for the Sapient Leopards. Clean bowled. What a delivery. Not afraid to give the flight to the ball. And the ball doing the rest after pitching. What a bowler. What a wicket to have. First up. It's only the second over. And already the Leopards are overdone by the bowling of Marco Polo Lions. New batsman in is Prithvi. So now the skipper on the field. You wouldn't have expected such an early entry on the pitch. But cricket, a game of great uncertainties. And once again, a wide down the leg side. The batsmen aren't scoring runs off the bat. Whatever they have got off this over are only extras down the leg side. Good flighted delivery, sensibly defended, and after the end of the second over, the score is 10 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Two overs, 10 runs on the board. Steady start. Too early to determine whether it is a bad start or a good start. They have to build up an innings now. Prithvi and Janak. Once again, a flighted delivery just offside the off stump. And testing the batsman's patience. The flighted delivery can sometimes lit your eyes and you feel like going for the big heave over the fielders, and sometimes you may lose your wicket as well. And now a short delivery He has the variations, does Dilip. Skipper bowling to his opposite number. Flighted delivery played through the covers and there's a misfield, and they take a single. Janak on strike. And Janak plays it well to the leg side. Gets a single for his team and himself, getting Prithvi back on strike. Dilip to Prithvi. Dilip bowling to his field, bowling to the strength. Once again a flighted delivery, once again a lofted shot through the covers, but straight into the hands, well fielded. They're not giving out runs, mind you. They're making every ball count, every run count. This is going to hurt because the end of 3 overs, it is 11 for the loss of 1 wicket.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
Janak on strike. Good looking delivery, sensibly played down the ground, whilst the ball follows it. A single has been taken. Janak and Prithvi have to build up an innings. Left arm slow. It was a bit outside. And what a gift. That was a simple delivery, nothing much in it, and it has been shown the direction which it was meant to be, and a light digital 4. What a shot by Prithvi. Caressed through the offside. That's a good looking light digital 4. Now Ratan. Ratan, he would be in a pressure now. It's played down the onside to the mid-wicket region, and they get a single. So they are rotating strikes. They are rotating the strike well. They have the coordination, and also they're getting that odd boundary. And they have to target one bowler, and it's going to be Ratan, it seems, because Dilip has bowled economical. He's bowling stump to stump line. Ratan, he strayed down the leg side a couple of times in the first over. He's got hit for a boundary, so he would be in a little pressure. Once again, he's bowling to Prithvi, who has hit him for a 4. Once again, he plays a cover drive, a sensational cover drive for a boundary. That's yet another a light digital 4. What a superb cover drive by the captain, leading from the front, Prithvi. A flighted delivery, he accurately got to the pitch of the ball, and a superb looking drive. That's a cover drive that gives you confidence. Then you get into the flow, and when you're timing that ball to that perfection, even a score of 180, 190 would look possible on this pitch. Every now and then when you get hit for a 4, you question your decision of bowling first, and what a lately played. The fielder from the gully comes and collects it, throws it back. It's a single after end of 4 overs now. At the end of 4 overs, it is 23 for the loss of 1 wicket. What a start to the Sunday morning. Billmart GCH Cricket Super League 2022, and it will be Dilip from the pavilion end. He'll be bowling to Prithvi. Skipper to skipper now. Straying down on the pads. The square leg and a single being taken. They're not allowing the bowler to settle down. This is the key. These first 6 overs are going to be precious. This is the 5th over in progress, 24 on the board. Almost run a ball. They would like to take on the bowler, and that same he does. Straight play. What a shot. Well fielded in the deep by the fielder, Sunil, and that was a great shot by Janak. It was timed to perfection. The ball was in the air. Was a chance for the bowler, but did not hold on to it. Fielder in the ring could not stop it, but good footwork in the deep. And once again, it is heaved in the air. The ball is in the air, and once again to the fielder. There was a chance when the ball was in the air. But now they're showing intent, they're showing courage. They're ready to take on the bowler, and they're doing that. This might be disturbing for the bowler. Dilip. It was outside the off stump, way outside the off stump. Managed to get a ball on that. And no run taken. Prithvi, he's playing himself in. He knows that he's got a couple of boundaries under his belt. He needs to bat deep along with Janak because they have a steady start. They would not be looking out. And whilst I say that, what a ball! What a ball! Spin! He was not playing for that. Remember, that's a wicket that he did not want to lose. They wanted to steady the innings. And whilst I say that, the ball did spin a lot after pitching. Pitched on the middle and went on to hit the top of the off stump. Out! So the skipper gets his opposite number. It is Dilip who will have the last laugh. It's 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. Prithvi has to depart for 11 runs. He would not have expected himself to have a short stay in the middle. See what happened there. It pitched and it turned enough to hit the top of the off stump. New batsman in is Huzaifa. They have to steady the ship now. They need to build small partnerships. They have to take over by over. They've lost a couple of wickets. Super bowling by both these bowlers. They have been rewarded for the discipline. And once again, a delivery asking questions. At the end of 5 overs, it is 27 for the loss of 2 wickets of the Sapient Leopards. Back live, 5 overs, 27 for 2 hours after being asked to bat first. The Marco Polo Lions winning the toss, electing to bowl first, and the captain leading by example. Getting a wicket now also, he's beaten him in flight. Janak, who's had to stay for 14 balls now. He'll try to build a partnership with Huzaifa. There'll be eyes on the middle order, and what a shot! What a shot and a misfield. The fielder was undone by the bounce, and yet another a light digital 4. Sixth over, the last of the power play, bowled by Ratan, who has been a bit expensive. He has been hit for a couple of boundaries. He's got a wicket although. Once again, straight back to the bowler. Intentions from Janak are clear that he'll be hitting the boundaries only. He wants to go big, but is not connecting it well now. Straying down the leg side. When you stray on the pads, always a chance for the batsman to free his arms after the end of the power play. End of 6 overs. It is 32 for the loss of 2 wickets.
startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capital.
Skipper once again, Dilip from the pavilion end. Oh, now he's getting some turn. He's bowling the last of his quota. 4 overs on a trot by the captain. He's not keeping himself an over for the depth. Once again, flighted away, heaved in the air by Janak, and well fielded in the deep. And now the field restrictions are not on. You can have more fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Now it is difficult for the batting team to get the odd boundaries. If he was waiting for the ball to be hit towards the leg side, the ball went the other way, straight to the keeper. No connection with the bat and no run taken. This is what happens when you know that you have lost a couple of wickets. Any silly shot can end your short stay at the crease. Once again, he's not afraid to flight the ball, mind you, and he knows that he can flight the ball because he has got good fielders at the right position. And Huzefa and Janak known for the power hitting. Dilip to continue. It will be Janak who plays it with soft hands. The scamper for a single. Gets Huzefa on strike. Dilip. The last ball of his quota down the leg side it goes. They are appealing for something. Then end of the over. End of the over. Over number 7 done. 35 for the loss of 2 wickets are the Sapient Leopards.
Which selects the top 1% of startups is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
This is quite an interesting tactic that the skipper Dilip has deployed, because he's bowled himself out. All his 4 overs are bowled, and now he is bowling out his partner Ratan. So both the partners in crime bowling out the quota of 4 overs. So it will be interesting to see how he goes about. He's pretty confident that Ratan might end up getting 1 more wicket here. That is what he will be looking for, because the run rate is dropped tremendously. Score after the end of 7 overs is 35 for the loss of 2 wickets after being asked to bat first by the Marco Polo Lions. The Sapient Leopards have had a shaky start, as we can say now. They have not been able to emphasize in the power play. Down the leg side, Ratan unhappy with himself. The line not correct. Once again a flat delivery. Once again it is showing the direction, and the long off fielder fields it comfortably. A single taken. Gets Huzefa on strike. Once again a flighted delivery. That's a Chinaman cut. Not seen much in this tournament, but Josefa plays it with ease. Tried to cut the ball, but then again an inside edge, thick edge going behind the keeper. The slip cordon would have been, and a single taken. Janak on strike now. Janak would try to go big, but the length is what is mattering now. He's varying his pace, he's varying his line and length also, not allowing the batsman to break free. And this is high time that they score some big overs now. Once again a flighted delivery, sensibly played to the point region for no run. Quicker in the air the delivery was, and you allow the batsman to break free because you allow him to use the pace of the ball. He was bowling slow, he was bowling economical, but the fact that he has put some extra effort into the ball results in an allied digital 4. Once again flight in the delivery, same direction, and this camper for a single, not allowing the bowler to settle down. He was rewarded for some disciplined bowling, but he has conceded boundaries in every over. After the end of 8 overs, it is 43 for the loss of 2 wickets. Have to see how the strategy is from now on, because both the opening bowlers, Dilip and Ratan, have bowled themselves out, and in 8 overs they have only conceded 43 runs, got 2 important wickets. Now Bakul, he's also a slow bowler, right arm slow, bowls the first one, a simple delivery, no danger, a single taken. Oh, that's trying to sweep the ball from outside the off stump. Not a great connection. Steps down the ground. Not to the pitch of the delivery, but still manages to get in the no man's land. There was a danger because there was fielder in the deep. Did not time the ball well. And a single added to the total. It's 45 for the loss of 2 wickets now. Bakul bowling his first over. Now flighted delivery. He is not afraid to flight the ball. We have seen all the bowlers, but still the flight sometimes can sometimes result in a boundary, and there's a major injury.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
So we are back live after the innings break. I apologize, there's a drinks break. Now we have to see how the tactics are. This break can hamper the concentration of batsman as well. Into the 9th over. Bakul bowling his first over. He swept it well now. What a shot. What a shot. A fantastic Allied Digital 4. He sweeps and sweeps well. Huzaifa earning himself a boundary. And Allied Digital 4. Bakul. He bowls the last ball pretty tight. Concedes a run. It's end of the 9th over. It is 53 for the loss of 2 wickets. Bakul, he bowls a first over, 10 runs. Bowl the 10th over of the first innings of the first match of the day, match number 7 between Marco Polo Lions and Sapient Leopards. It will be Leauge from the Lions team. Left arm, you often see a left arm right arm combination with the bat. Here we are seeing a left arm right arm combination with the ball as well. Leauge. Here we see that's a edge and it's out. So Leauge keeping the line tight and gets reward for the same. Out goes the batsman Huzaifa. He's also had a short stay in the crease. What a wicket. Leauge rewarded with the wicket of Huzaifa. Out. New batsman walking in on the field. Darshil Zaveri. Spot of bother for the Sapient Leopards after being asked to bat first. Morning advantage with the bowling team, the Marco Polo Lions. Have come to a situation where the Sapient Leopards are 53 for the loss of 3 wickets. We are into the 10th over. Played it late. The ball was outside the line of the off stump. Just opened the face of the bat at the last moment and single taken. Batsman Janak. An inside edge. Was that close to the stump? this is what happens, when you lose a wicket, you tend to apply more pressure on your batting, and then you might end up losing your wicket as well. Flighted delivery, played straight down the pitch, and the fielder from long on cuts it and straight back to the bowler. A single taken. Darshil Zaveri, short of a length delivery. So it's end of the 10 overs. It's 53 at the Leopards for the loss of 3 wickets.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
Bakul, who conceded 10 runs in his first over, is coming to bowl the 11th of the innings and second of his quota. Right arm slow spin. The ball has been played to the covers region for a single. Bakul dropping it short. No run taken. Darshil, he has to play himself, but not much time because 10 overs are done. Once again showing the direction, tried to find the gap. Single taken. Bakul has come back strong. Only 2 runs, that to a single, and that is missed by the keeper, and they run a couple for that. Bakul to Janak. He's got his eye in. The ball is in the air and it's caught at point. What a wicket to get. What a time to get the wicket. The runs weren't coming and he had to try for that shot, and Bakul is now rewarded. He's maintained that line outside off stump, and a great catch. A great catch at point by Aryan. Kept his eyes on the ball, and Janak, after scoring a run ball 32, is out. New batsman in is Dhrumin Shah. They wanted to score 170, which now is looking a bit too far because 4 wickets down, 59 on the board. end of the 11th over. That was a very economical wicket taking over by Bakul. After end of 11 overs, it is 59 for the loss of 4 wickets. Neeraj. And a misfield. The ball has passed the fielder in the 30-yard circle, and there was protection in the deep. That is why only a single taken. And they are going to hammer everything now. Dhrumin and Darshil. Neeraj has been economical, has got the wicket and a no ball. That's a no ball. And in T20 cricket, no ball is a crime because you have to rebowl that ball, and that will be a free hit. A free hit. Disappointment for the bowler. License to hit all over the park. It's a no ball and it's a free hit. Where will he hit the ball? How well will Neeraj ball it? Will it be a 6? Will it be a 4? Will it be a run out? What can happen here? He's made the free hit count. It is been hit in the air and it's fallen no man's land on the onside, and they run for a couple. All they needed was a big hit. He couldn't connect. Neeraj. He has been economical. Now once again played it to the covers and straight to the fielder in the deep. Well fielded. But a good looking shot. Neeraj continuing with his attack, and that is slapped through the covers. Once again a single, added to the total, taking the total to 66 for the loss of 4 wickets. 4 wickets fallen down. The wickets lost by the Sapient Leopards at regular intervals. A slow one. Neeraj. No run. He has not given any chance to the bowler, to the batsman to score free. And after the end of 12 overs, it is 67 for the loss of 4 wickets. It's played well on the leg side. Good looking shot. There is protection in the deep. wanted the second, but good call not to go for the second run. Bakul into his third over. There was a wide delivery. This is going to cause problems because they are going after the wide deliveries, and losing wicket now would be troublesome. His head back straight over the bowler's head. A good looking shot, but as the fielder, the long off fielder coming in and fielding the ball. Single taken. Singles won't hurt the Marco Polo Lions strategy. It is the big hits that are important now in this phase of play. And what a shot! Brilliant shot. Well fielded in the deep as well. As many as 4 singles conceded in this over. Good flight in the air. Deliveries that are tossed up. They tend to ask questions. They tend to let your mind, and you might heave, but it won't connect. So you don't get runs. End of 13 overs, 71 for the loss of 4 wickets. Fourteenth over, bowled by Leauge. It is third of his quota. Tall fellow, he's giving the flight. Now he banged a little shot. Good sensible cricket all around. Leauge not allowing the batsman to break free, and the batsmen, they know that this is a partnership that is going to help them make a big score. They have to stay in and have to find answers to the tough questions asked by this bowling attack. Once again, whilst I say that, it is played over the covers, but there is protection in the deep, and a single only. So Leauge into his third over, he's conceded only 13 runs and got an important wicket. Full toss, and it has been down the ground, but to no avail. That's a wicket against the run of play. You can't say actually, because the bowler was bowling some tight line, the runs weren't coming. Big hits were dried up, and he had to try something. As soon as he saw the full toss, he tried to clear the fence over the bowler's head, but a good catch. He kept his eyes on the ball all the way, and a reward to the bowler. So Leauge with his second wicket. Catch taken in the deep by Nicky Modi. New batsman in is Aditya. And Leauge is all pumped up. Can he get one more wicket? And that would be an added advantage for the Marco Polo Lions and subtle pressure on the Sapient Leopards now. And an appeal for an LBW. The keeper was straight up as soon as this is what I've been seeing. Confidence now boosting up for the bowling team. They won the toss. They have played sensible cricket in the power play, not allowed the batsman to break free. One batsman who was set was Janak. They got rid of him, and now the Sapient Leopards are reeling at 74 for the loss of 5 wickets in the 14th over. And single taken. End of 14 overs, it is 75 for the loss of 5 wickets.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalyst,
Bakul bowling the last over of his quota, and he starts off with a wide. He's bowled 3 overs for 19 runs now. Bakul continuing from the pavilion end. Is bowling a middle and leg line. He knows he can afford to flight the ball, try something new, because the Sapient Leopards have lost 5 wickets in the course of 14 overs. This is a 15th over in progress. 77 for the loss of 5. And a good shot to the cover region. And will it be a boundary? No, it won't be. Good footwork in the deep. They're saving runs. They're not allowing the odd boundaries to be scored. A couple of runs added to the total. 79 is the score now. Once again, now he knows that Dhrumin, he knows that he has to take the charge now. So he's trying to hit big shots. 80 runs on the board, loss of 5 wickets. We're into the 15th over of the first innings of the first match of the day. Match 7 of Billmart GCH Cricket Super League 2022. And just past the outside edge. You know that you can't lose a wicket here now. Aditya on strike. Bakul, the bowler, he bowls it outside the off stump, way outside, and once again the batsman is deceived by the line and length, and a simple catch to the fielder was placed for that same shot, and a wicket. Once again, the 6th wicket going down for the Sapient Leopards. Good catch, sensible catch. See, it was heading for the wide. He chased it, hit it only to the fielder. So he's out. Aditya. New batsman is Vismay. New batsman is Vismay. And Bakul. He's also joined the 2-wicket haul league of his team. Last ball of the over, last ball of his quota. 15 overs are done. .81 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets.
Which selects the top 1% of startups is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
New bowlers, Leauge. Even he'll be bowling the last over of his quota, the 16th of the innings, and that's a good line. He's maintaining the line and length. Leauge, he's got a couple of wickets. He's not straight on the leg side, not giving out any room to the batsman to free his arm. Now it is nicely played with the batsman straight to the field right point. Single taken on the second ball, Leauge. So he'll be eyeing to get one more wicket in the remaining 4 balls of his quota of 4 overs. Flighted delivery, played it down. The long on fielder coming into action, and an awkward bounce just in front of him allows the batsman to score a run. Once again, it is pulled in front of square. What a superb shot! Just a single now. Double. They run. Good running between the wickets. We thought it might only be a single, but the scamper for the second as well. Leauge flighted the ball once again, played it to the cover region. A good looking shot for, and a fumble, and we'll have to see whether, no, it's not a boundary. He's fielded once again. There was a fumble because the ground might be uneven at the boundary surface. So what a shot, what a flighted delivery once again, straying down the leg side, and a much rewarded, much required, much deserved boundary. It's an Elite Digital 4 by Dhrumin. New bowler is Aryan, and he is welcomed to the crease by a good shot. is good at playing the pull. Drummond, his intentions are clear. And Vismay, he's also played some nice looking shots. Aryan to continue bowling to Drummond. Once again, the fielder from the long off region comes into action and well fielded by the skipper in the deep. Throws it back to the bowler and only single added to the total. Bowls it outside the off stump. It might be a wide, and even umpire Zoshi thinks so. It's a wide ball. Have to bowl it once again, my friend. Aryan bowling into Vismay. Good flight. Wanted to play, steer it down to third man region. Once again, what a shot! A slog sweep, and it's dropped short of the fielder, or is that a drop catch? Should have been taken. These chances cannot be gone begging down. You need to take those odd chances. But a great shot once again. Now this is what hurts when you don't catch and still the opponent managed to score runs. Once again it's pulled. Once again a fumble by the same fielder. End of 17 overs, it is 90 then for the loss of 6 wickets. Eighteenth over of the first innings. A good toss to win for the Marco Polo Lions. What a shot. He's got the edge, but the ball is running away from the fielder. Will it be a boundary? Will it be a save? What a good piece of fielding by the skipper. Leading by the example, this is how it is done. Good piece of fielding. What a great save. He saved almost a couple of runs for 4. It was given 4. And once again a 4. What is followed by? It's yet another an allied digital boundary. I missed out on the first 4. But staggering looking shots. Sunil welcome to the crease by a couple of dashing drives. Sunil. He's welcomed to the crease by a couple of good shots by Dhrumin, and he's made a good comeback. It's a dot ball. Good looking shot. What a shot. Will it be a maximum? Yes, it is a big maximum. This would have been a 6 on any ground in India. Good looking shot. A Samir Pethe maximum. That's a first Samir Pethe maximum. First 6 of the innings. And guess who has hit it? Vismay. Sunil's over turning out to a drastic changeover. Sunil now bowling to Vismay. Once again a good shot. What would that count? And a drop catch. That's going to be a 4. A drop catch. And the Leopards are rising now. The momentum towards the end of the innings. Dhrumin into the act now. Catch gone down, and what hurts more, it's a boundary. End of an expensive over, as much as 19 runs scored off that over. 118 for 6 after 18 overs. Aryan to continue bowling the 19th over. 118 for 6 are the Leopards. 19 runs coming off the last over bowled by Sunil. Expensive. Once again a shot that he would have liked to be played through the covers, but any which ways he's got a run. Aryan bowling a tight line. Good ball, testing the batsman's patience. Coming down the track, connecting well, and he's playing all over the ball. Four overs done of the 19th over. It is 121 for the 6 wickets. They have lost. The wickets column will hurt them because that is the reason they have not got to a big score. 150, 155 would have been a competitive score, but now it is looking a bit difficult for them to reach there. Only 121. Once again it is pulled, and once again it is fielded by Sunil. The ball hit the bottom of the bat, and now he's covered the stumps and he's standing Dhrumin. Intentions are clear to go over the fence, but that might be a wide. Yes, it is outside the off stump. The line and length needs to be corrected every time you go on to the bowl. Aryan, he's quick with his bowling, and it's a nice delivery, asking the batsman to hit. It's end of the 19 overs. And after the end of 19 overs, it is 1, 2, 3 for 6.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup.
The last over of the innings bowled by Harshil. A bit of pace hit in the air. Two fielders coming for the ball and a couple of runs taken. Good running between the wickets now. So it was 1 run short by the batsman. This can happen when excited to hit the ball. Oh, that was going down the leg side, but it's connected well. Connected well means that the ball does not carry itself to the fence. A couple of runs more added. How many can they get in the remaining 4 balls? Harshil bowling to Vismay. Once again, it is played to the onside and well fielded in the deep. Once again. Good shot to the covers and well fielded. Chances of himself getting injured if that ball hits your ankle badly. Not every time does your footwork help, but now in this case he has stopped a certain boundary. The ball was struck pretty hard, pretty well, timed well by and it must or might be a no ball. We'll have to see for the umpire's call because it was a full toss. But the batsman seemed to have standing outside the crease, and that is the reason it could not have been given a no ball. The last ball of the innings coming up, and a good ball to end the over. So it is the end of 20 overs, end of the first innings. The Sapient Leopards, after being asked to bat first by the Polo Lions, after end of 20 overs, it is 130 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. This is the batting lineup. Janak top scoring along with Dhrumin top scoring with 33 not out of 24 deliveries. Janak 32 of 34. Vismay a blistering 24 of 17. A small cameo by Darsil, also 10 runs, 11 runs by Prithvi. They managed to get 130 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. And in the bowling section,
Startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
First ball, a good delivery outside the off stump. 131 to get in order to conquer this match. The Marco Polo Lions will be eyeing victory, and the Sapient Leopards will try to avoid them by getting some early wickets. Now hint of swing. He's a medium pacer. Vismay, the bowler, starting the proceedings of the Sapient Leopards. Two good looking deliveries, and now the third one going into the batsman. He's getting some inward movement. A couple of deliveries leaving the batsman, the third one coming inside, and a single taken of the third ball of the first over. Parth and Chandras started the innings. Chandras on strike now. What a delivery, what a delivery, wrapped on the pads. They are peeling. Was there a bit of a moment too little? Question asked. That was a close one. That was a close one. And the batsman straight away showing the bat in order to safeguard himself. He's telling the umpire, don't get me out, I have hit it. Vismay is bowling that line. That line is very fruitful for the bowler, and he knows the importance of the first 6 overs. In the 6 overs, the momentum can shift, and if they don't allow them to break free, they'll be in pressure. Chandras missing the ball, and end of the first over. A very, very economical. Just a single of the first over. It is The Marco Polo Lions chasing 131, one run for the no loss after end of first over. Second over. The second over will be bowled by Saurabh. Parth on strike. And straight away he plays it towards the mid-off region. Take a single. Good running. They have to get 131, so they have to plan their innings well. Because if you don't get that boundaries, you require those runs, those singles and the doubles have to keep coming. Now he has pulled it. The ball was hurrying on to the batsman still managed to get it to the leg side, and they cross over for a single. The 2 runs is a total. 3 is a total now with that single. And once again played straight down the ground. A single added to a total. Second over in progress. They're chasing 131. Remember, the Marco Polo Lions won the toss, elected to bowl first, restricted the Sapient Leopards for 130. Now they're chasing 131 and they are 4 for no loss. We are into the second over of the second innings of the match. The match number 7 of the Billmart GCH Cricket Super League 2022. The title sponsors Billmart. Saurabh bowling into Chandras, who's a wicket-keeper batsman. He opens the innings along with Parth and sensibly played to the leg side and get a single. They don't have to take that undue risk because not a big score that they are chasing. 131 to get. If they keep on going well, they'll end up scoring. They just don't have to lose wickets at regular intervals. But that might cause them trouble. Once again, the short delivery gets the edge of the bat and the keeper tries for it. Although there was Vivek who was coming towards the ball, but the keeper misses it and it's a life. It's a life for Parth. The ball hurried on to the batsman. He was early to the shot and the keeper missing it. Sensibly played. No run taken. After the end of 2 overs, it is Marco Polo Lions with 6 runs on the board for no loss. Bowler is Vismay, starting his third over of the inning. The dot ball to start the third over. And that's a good ball within the limits. The batsman taking their time, adjusting to the conditions. They don't want to lose early wickets. They're not concerned about the power play because it's only 130 to get. The only thing they require to be patient and not lose too many wickets in a heap. Now that was bowled at the same line, same length, but still allowing the batsman to get a single. Marco Polo Lions making their way. The third over in progress, 7 runs on the board. The score is a little low, but it wouldn't hurt them as much. Welcome everyone to the day 4 of Billmart GCH Cricket Super League. So good morning to everybody. Innings in progress. The second innings, they're chasing 130 runs. And they're 8 for no loss in the third over. Vismay. He's maintained that line, He's bowling outside the off stump, not allowing the batsman to score. Although a low score, but if you don't score, that score would be a big score. To score at the end. What a shot, straight down the ground. Where is it heading to? It is heading towards the boundary and it might be a 4. Has the foot and the ball touched the fielder at the same time? We'll have to see. We'll wait for the umpire's decision. What does it come? The umpires will check it. See the fielder approaching the ball and then it touched and it was a 4. The fielder's foot was on the rope and he touched the ball at the same time. Although valiant effort, but the fine shot has rewarded in an Allied Digital 4. So the Allied Digital boundary has resulted. End of 3 overs. It is 12 runs for no loss. Darshil Zaveri bowling the 4th over of the inning. Saurav Zaveri bowling the 4th over and nicely played and at a misfield. My friend, you're not having those much runs to give away. You have to field the ball. A couple of runs added to the total. Saurav bowling from the far end. Nice. Did not connect Chandras. Now they have to take care of the scoring rate as well. Although a low score, but that score can get into a competitive and then an unachievable target if you don't maintain the score rate. You have to score, my friends. Once again played down on the onside. Well fielded. single added to the total. Parth and Chandras taking their time, building the innings. It is 15 for no loss. We into the 4th over. The power play in progress. Saurabh the bowler. Saurabh. Once again, they're trying to eye that mid-wicket region. See, they're not going to play the offside line towards the onside, not getting runs. Although, the end of the 4 overs, it is Marco Polo Lions chasing 131. They have 16 on the board for no loss. Vismay bowling the 5th over of the inning, 3rd of his quota, 2 overs for 9. That's past the stumps, pretty close, but the ball wins the race. No fielder in contention of the ball, and that's a live digital 4. Much required boundaries now flowing in. They have to maintain this rate of scoring that past the inside edge that could have been closed. No matter how they get as far as the runs are coming. 20 on the board now. Vismay bowling a tight line into his 3rd over. Marco Polo Lions now require 111 of 95. Vismay from the pavilion end. It was a lofted delivery by Vismay, played straight down the ground, and now this fielded in the deep and single taken. He's covering the line. He's playing everything on the onside and is dropped. Chance gone down. If they bowl sensibly, there is a breeze flowing, and this might help the quicker bowlers because the swing will help the faster bowlers in the first innings also. We saw the bowling side taking advantage of the flowing breeze. Vismay into his 3rd over. Converted into a full toss. Once again, it was a chance. It was hit straight back to the bowler, but it's everything happening in this over. We saw an inside edge go past the stumps, reaching the boundary. Then we saw a drop catch on the leg side. Once again, that's a heave, but it's got the inside edge. Gone to the fine leg region, and the keeper and the ball were into a race, and at the end, the ball wins and reaches the boundary. That's a fantastic Allied Digital 4. Not a conventional shot, not a convincing one, although, but the ball wins the race and reaches the boundary, a much needed boundary. At the end of the 5 overs, the Marco Polo Lions chasing 131 are 28 for no loss.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups.
Back live. And that's Ashwin. That's a man-cat. Now the batsman was leaving the crease much before, and it is much within the rights of the bowler to run him out. You can't leave the crease before I bowl, my friend. This is what Saurav has made a statement, and he's left the crease and he is run out. You have to be alert. He was a bit casual, and although within the rights of cricket, within the rights of the bowler, he's run out. Saurabh has man-catted, and Parth has to depart, and this makes way for Shiten to come on the crease. First wicket down for Marco Polo Lions on the score of 28. Saurabh Chandras is only trying to play on the onside. I'm not sure with his tactics. He's playing all the deliveries, even bowled outside the off stump. He's trying that mid-wicket region. He needs to cover the offside as well. 103 required of 90 deliveries, and bowling a good line, Saurabh. Now this plays on the minds of the batsmen when the bowler is aware of the conditions. He's got your opener out by man-catting, and then he bowls a tight line. This is hard length, not allowing the batsman to free his arms, and he knows that Chandras is eyeing the leg side. He's not playing shots on the offside, and he's trying his skills. Saurabh, once again, whilst I say that he plays a shot to the deep third man, a single taken. That's wonderful delivery movement. The pitch is acting a little weird now. Second innings of the first match, that's match number 7 between the Marco Polo Lions and Sapient Leopards. The Marco Polo Lions won the toss, elected to bowl first, restricted the Leopards for 130 runs. Now they're defending it with style. What a shot! Nice looking cut shot played by Shiten, giving him a run, adding it to the total, and they're making their way slow and steady towards the 131 mark. Sensible cricket, rotating the strike, so the bowler has to adjust every time he bowls. New batsman every ball to bowl at. Six overs, 31 for the loss of 1 wicket, chasing 131. So exactly 100 to get of 14 overs now. They have wickets in hand. Score is chaseable. Flight delivery at the start of his first over, and Anand. Left arm slow bowler. Shiten is the new batsman. He's only faced 3 balls. Chandras on the other end has faced 19 deliveries for his 11. Nothing here to hurry. They need to play sensible cricket. Less than 100 required now. And what a shot straight down the ground. The fielder's into deep into play now. Well fielded in the deep by the fielder at long off. Saved a certain boundary. The ball was well timed by Shiten. And Prithvi doing the hard work, running towards the ball. He's covering the line. He wants to play everything on the onside. And now they have gauged him. They know that Chandras will eye the leg side. He doesn't want to play on the offside. Everything that comes into the way, the ball is outside the off stump. Still Chandras is forcing himself, backing himself to play on the onside. See, he goes outside the line to the pitch of the ball. Misses it completely because he wants to toy the leg side field. And they are bowling to his weakness now. It taken on the full. Went to the pitch of the ball, taken on the full, and gets a single, gets to the other end. Shiten on strike now. Once again, a flight hit, a very good shot towards the cover region, and they take a single. So it is end of 7 overs, 35 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. So the captain wants to bowl Saurabh out. Saurabh has bowled 3 overs for 12 runs, not got any wicket. He's bowling from the far end. There is swing, and he is bowled on the pads of the batsman. And the batsman takes a comfortable single. Once again, Chandras. Now, Chandras has been noted by the bowling team that he is eyeing the leg side, and anything you bowl outside the off stump, even he is trying to play to the onside. This can't be a tactic because he needs to make sure that he is playing the ball on the merit. We'll have to see how it goes from here on, because we're into the 8th over and it's 36 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Although there are wickets in hand, but the scoring rate will increase every now and then if you don't get a boundary or you don't score runs. Couple of dot balls here and there and you might be in pressure. Saurabh testing the batsman once again, but Shitin was inside the crease. Once again, a good flight delivery, did not get to the pitch of the ball. It hit the edge of the bat, going straight back to the bowler. No harm, no runs. Once again, played on the onside, in the air, and what a shot! He was eyeing that leg side boundary for a while, and he's got the result. Chandras hitting a light digital 4. Good looking shot on the onside. You have to play sensible. You will get those chances to hit the balls for the required boundary. Trying something different. Not required, although. After end of 8 overs,
by diversifying your
the Marco Polo Lions are 40 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Anand from the pavilion end. Short of length delivery. Played it to deep cover. Single added to total. They'll get to the total even if they play sensibly. They're planning the innings well. They need to get nice and steady. They put on a partnership. They have to survive. Once again, he is eyeing the leg side for a while, and it's caught. They knew that this was coming. This was coming. Not timed the ball, and resulted in the downfall of Chandras. He was playing everything on the onside, and he is being held in the deep. What a catch. Anand being rewarded for a fine piece of bowling. A wicket going down. 41 for the loss of 2 wickets now. It is a T20 game. It can change on its head anytime. New batsman is Aryan. Anand is playing a wicket breaker. He's got that wicket, important wicket of Chandras, who was looking set, but the only problem was that he was tying the leg side, and a good drive. Was single taken. Anand. What a shot! Gone to the pitch of the ball, and the shot is being caught. What a wicket to get. Now a couple of scalps in the over. Game is turning on its head. Anand getting 2 important breakthroughs. Firstly Chandras, and now it is Shiten who has to depart. Good catch in the deep at long on. Darshil Zaveri with the catch. What a time in the match to get a wicket. Back into the game. Mind you, they are defending only 130. Into the bowling stride now. Skipper on the field. He's played a fine glance. Single taken, so he's not wasting any time now. Dilip bhai. This means business after end of 9 overs. It is 43 for the loss of 3 wickets. They're chasing 131, require 88 more of 66 legitimate deliveries. Huzaifa bowling into Dilip, the skipper. He's played it well to the covers, and the ball is running towards the boundary line. What a beautiful shot! A charismatic cover drive by the skipper, and a light digital 4. Dilip making his presence felt. This is going to take the pressure off the batsman, of the batting team also, and it's building the pressure on the bowler now. Huzaifa bowling in from the far end. A good delivery, It's past the outside edge, straight to the keeper's hands. Dilip knows the importance of his wicket. He will not throw it away. Aryan and Dilip have to build a partnership now. Huzaifa bowling to Dilip, straying on the pads, played it sensibly on the onside, and before the fielder comes in and throws it back to the keeper, they scamper for a single. They have to keep the scoreboard moving, because all of a sudden you discover that too many to get in the lesser balls. Denied a single. And Dilip is as agile as he can be, alert all the time. Banged in short, wanted to get the extra bounce. They're extracting everything off the field, and played well for a single. That was the outside edge, went flying. The keeper should have got that, but the ball running towards the boundary, well fielded by the fielder. Chance gone down. You have to take these at this important, crucial times. And it is end of 10 overs. 51 for the loss of 3 wickets, and it's drinks time.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. startup space provides many
Good delivery. He's giving out a flight, and that's a run out. Direct hit, direct hit. You don't take chances, my friend, where you have to settle down. You have to get to the score. What a throw. Aryan wasn't expecting a direct throw. Not only the keeping skills, but the fielding skills of the keeper are as invincible. Nice throw. He took his time, threw the ball, and Aryan was found short. New batsman is Bakul. Andy to bowl. Nicely played to the point region. They don't run now because now Dilip has to take the onus on his shoulders. He has to take the responsibility of chasing down the target of 131. 80 runs to get. Flighted delivery. Wanted to defend fully, and it's played down the leg side, single taken, gets Bakul on strike. Anand to Bakul. Good flighted delivery outside the off stump. Nice flight to the ball. He's inviting the batsman to play that expansive drive, the lofted shot. He's got the field set for the same. Oh, Andy bowling to Bakul once again, the same line. He's maintaining that line outside the off stump, not allowing the batsman to break free and creating pressures. Now all of a sudden the match is turned upside down. 79 required of 55. 4 wickets down. Good looking shot, not giving him any runs. Nice tight bowling by Anand. Completed his 3 overs, 7 runs and 2 wickets. After end of 11 overs, the Marco Polo Lions are 52 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Opportunities for you to grow your wealth.
Be they discussing?
Joining a top investment network
discussing that
like
we
Venture
have to
Catalysts,
bat deep, my
which
friend.
selects the top 1% of
It's
startups,
Dilip who
is
has
the
to
greatest
take much of
method
the
to make
strike.
wealth. By
Seeing the ball
diversifying
well,
your investment
he
portfolios
has seen the
enables you
batsman
to
depart in
exit a
front of
startup
him,
at the right
but
time.
he has to get over all those emotions and try to concentrate on 131. That is the magic score that they need to achieve in order to win this match. We know that one of his prominent batsmen in the team has been injured while fielding. He has to make up for that. And now Huzaifa bowling from the far end. He's bowling to Dilip. Oh, good low full toss. And there was a half chance. And the half chance missed and resulted in an Allied Digital 4. What a shot. He just played it to perfection. He has a steady head. It was a low full toss and it was nicely timed. The fielder in the covers has no chance. Huzaifa now to bowl. It's a 12th over of the innings. Huzaifa bangs in short, rolled his fingers over the ball and the pace was cut down. The delivery was banked short. Dilip tried to cut the ball but failed. Fielding adjustments been made now. And if you see that happening, that means he is going to change the pattern of bowling now. Huzaifa. Dilip now, he wants to get those runs, and it ricochets off the hands of the bowler and results in a single. This is what they need to do. They have to rotate the strike. They have decided in the drinks break that they'll play sensible, and Prithvi, the captain of the Leopards, wants his bowlers to get a couple of wickets here, maintain the pressure on Marco Polo lines. Huzaifa coming into bowl to Bakul, and way outside the off stump, it's wide down the offside. Huzaifa, who's into his second over, conceded 14 runs. Huzaifa to Bakul. Now he was hit on his pad first, and a diplomatic appeal and a good sweep for a chase for the fielder. Before the fielder could get to the ball, 2 runs completed easily. Nice little paddle by Bakul. There was no pace on the ball. Here on this pitch, the lesser the pace, the lesser the runs the score. Once again, same ball, same shot, same fielder chasing. There's a misfield, a fumble, and they get a single. Huzaifa. Tried to heave straight back the bowler's head, but couldn't connect by. And after the end of 12 overs, the Marco Polo Lions are 62 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mind you, they're chasing 131. They require 69 of 48 deliveries. Be Anand to bowl. Anand from the pavilion end. Has bowled economically. 3 overs, 7 runs, 2 wickets. He'll be bowling to Dilip. Dilip is the captain of what a shot straight down the pitch, and will it run away for a boundary? No, it's well fielded within inside, and straight back to the bowlers. And this is the 13th over of the innings. Anand has bowled pretty well into his 4th over. His captain would want him to get 1 more wicket. Here, good flight to the ball, and the flight has given time to the batsman, and he plays it through the cover region for a single. Bakul gets a strike, and the strike is back to the skipper Dilip. Marco Polo Lions require a captain's inning now. 67 to get of 46 deliveries. A flighted delivery converted into a full toss, and we'll have to see what the result of the ball is. No, it's not going to head towards the boundary, and well fielded in the deep. The batsman is asking whether it's a no ball for height, but concluded that no, it is not a no ball. Once again, Bakul tries to play that paddle. And the ball is running fine away from the fielder. But still, he fields it inside the boundary rope. And a couple of runs added to the total. It's a leg by. Anand bowling to Bakul. He's pretty strong on the leg side. And he plays it point region. No run taken. Anand. Once again a full toss. Once again he wanted to play to the cover regions. Did not plan to hit behind the wicket. But it is the end of the over. Marco Polo Lions are 67 for the loss of 4 wickets. Anand is done with his quota of 4 overs. He has bowled pretty economical. 4 overs, 10 runs and 2 wickets to his name. As you see the players in the dugout waiting for the team to win it for them. They have bowled pretty well. And now it is up to the batsmen. But now their team is in the spot of bother. And also the committee members, honorable committee members, very keen. The sport that has given identity to many of the budding cricketers. And the honorable members have always been a supportive part of the tournament. They have been the backbone. The supporters, the family members walking in to see their closed ones battle it out in the heat. Shortest format of the game, played with utmost pleasure and entertainment. Integrity is what cricket is known for. It's a gentleman's game, mind you. Josefa, he starts off with a speedy delivery, a skitty delivery to start off with. Josefa, his bowling has changed. Pace added to the deliveries now. Bakul and Dilip playing sensible cricket. They know that if they bat deep, they can chase down this total. And Prithvi, the captain of the Leopards, would be expecting a wicket here and there. So the pendulum can strike any which ways. Good shot, but we've seen a lot of footwork since morning. Not of the batsmen, but of the fielders. And the dugout is happy. Yash Bhai already showing the victory sign. They're seeing the captain and a teammate battling it out. Good line, good length by Josefa. Not allowing the batsman to score. Once again a smart delivery. The fielder has to chase, and the fielder from the deep gets the ball. The end of 14 overs. It is 71 for the loss of 4 wickets. Marco Polo Lions require 60 runs more of 36 legitimate deliveries. Danish is a new bowler from the pavilion end. We'll have to see how Danish bowls. The opposite team requires 60 runs at a run rate of 10 per over. 60 runs to get Danish. Good flight delivery. Once again, it's a sweep. He's playing the paddle sweep pretty well. He's strong on that side. He's good with the short buckle. Bowled pretty well and batting sensibly along with his captain. Danish has bowled a good delivery. Once again, it is played down the ground by the skipper, Dilip. Danish holding that line, and Bakul plays it on the onside. Danish to bowl to Bakul, to Dilip, who's on strike, and Dilip is watching and he's got a top edge. We'll have to see whether it is caught or no, it's dropped. The chance going down once again. You have to take these chances because he might prove to be dangerous. Dilip is now looking to be set. He's eyeing the ball pretty well. He's playing the shots. He's known for that. The keeper going for the catch. Wonderful shot down the ground, over the bowler's head. Good shot, but only a single. 5 singles conceded in this over. Pretty economical over bowled by Danish. And that's the end of the over. 15 gone. 76 on the board for 4 wickets. The target is 131, mind you. On strike is Bakul. 76 on the board. Lost 4 wickets in the chase. And a short delivery. Got the edge and falling short of the field. I should have made an attempt to get to the ball. Single added to the total. 54 required of 29. What a shot. Crackling sound of the timber. Single added to total. I apologize. That's not a single. A dot ball. And then what happens here is that's a wicket. Huzefa strikes. The captain was looking out for some big hits. He was eyeing the boundary, but in the process of getting some big runs for his team, he has sacrificed his wicket. A reward for some good bowling. The leg stump been disturbed by Huzefa, who gets the captain of the Lions. So they are in deep trouble now. 54 required and 77 for loss of the 5th wicket, falling down now. Difficulties increasing for the Lions. They were looking good as a team when they were batting, but now they are suffering because they've lost half their side for 77 now. That's a natural angle for the right-hander to come in to the left-hander, and that's well stopped. What an effort by the fielder. He wanted to get to the batsman by bowling that natural line that the right-hander bowler gets when he's bowling to a left-hander, and that's a great save. A great save. He saved a single for his team. Wides, and now he's played it through the point region. It's crossed and fielded in the deep. Single added to the total. A new batsman is Leauge. Huzefa. He's bowling the last over of his quota and tries to play the drive, but the ball hurries on to him. He's not able to play the shot effectively. And he's asking questions. Huzefa, he's got his tail up. He's ended the quota of 4 overs, 28 runs and 1 wicket. The score after the end of 16 overs is 82 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Require 49 runs of 24 balls. The Marco Polo Lions. 49 required from 24 deliveries. Danish. The batsman misses it completely. They have to score big, and he has eyed the leg side, and the fielder misses the ball. And it's an allied digital boundary. Much needed one, and Bakul knows that he has to take some risks. That was a straight catch. A chance going down. Danish. Once again he's played it to the onside. This time straight to the fielder. Single taken. Trying to hit over an aerial shot, did not connect Leauge. Leauge, who was the pick of the bowlers when the Marco Polo Lions were bowling. Now the target becoming tough. Danish continuing with this attack. They will try to get as many runs in this over. Will try to make it a big over. Trying to hit every part of the ground, finding the fielders. Danish. The batsman tries to get the pitch of the ball, and in that process, this is a wicket. Good piece of stumping. What keeping skills is the keeper having? Nice looking delivery. The batsman could not get to the pitch of the ball. Missed the ball completely. And after playing 21 deliveries for 16 runs, Bakul has departed. Nice little innings coming to an end, and the required runs are 17 overs gone, 88 for the loss of 6 wickets, and the Marco Polo Lions require 43 in the remaining 3 overs. This is the back end team making efforts to bring all the live pictures and moments of the match. The Sports Next team, powered by the team from MCA, and what a shot! An allied digital 4, much needed. They need few of them. It now doesn't matter how and in which area do they come. They have to come. You have to get a big over. An over of 15 runs, 18 runs would help the cause of chasing. Danish. Prithvi the bowler. And Prithvi, the skipper of the team, bowled a wide. Wanted to play that cut shot, hitting the bottom edge of the bat. That is heaved over the offside. There's a fielder in the deep. Josefa fields, sends it back to the keeper. Single taken. Prithvi has made a good comeback after being hit for a boundary. And that's a chance once again going down. Should have taken that Danish. Prithvi is the bowler. Now they will out. What great shot over the bowler's head. The space of the ball. Nice effort in the deep. Darshil Zaveri giving all his efforts to save a prominent boundary. That would have been yet another Allied Digital 4, but thanks to a great fielding effort in the deep. The long off region will guarded by Darshil. Prithvi has bowled a slow one and the ball is in the air, and this time once again lucky. This time it's Anand. And this should have been taken. The ball was in the air for quite some time. He was never stationed. He was never calm. You need to be composed in order to take a catch. 18 overs done. It's 99 for the loss of 6 wickets. Chasing 131, they require 32 of the last 2 overs. 12 balls, 32 runs to get.
A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.
Danish to pull the 19th over. 19th over is always treated as the most important over when the team is chasing. But in this case, they have some runs under their belt to defend. The 19th over in progress. Danish to bowl. Harshil on strike. A slow one. Flighted delivery outside the off stump. Is it a stumping? Is it out? No. Yes. No. Yes, it is given. One more feather in the cap. The Leopards are pouncing on the Lions. See, the ball was outside the line and quick stumping. So keeper Dhruvit. What a fine piece of keeping. And now Sunil. He will be trying to give back whatever they have scored off his first over when he was bowling. As many as 19 were scored when Sunil bowled the only over in the first innings. He'll try to give back his dues. And in return, his team would be happy if they win. Taken on the full, it's straight down towards the long off region. Single added to total. Danish bowling pretty well. He's got a couple of wickets under his belt now. Danish bowling the 19th over. 100 up for the Marco Polo Lions. 100 for the loss of 7 wickets in the 19th over now. Once again going to the pitch of the ball in the air, but it is fielded in the deep and they get a single. The Sapient Leopards won't mind the singles, and even if it's 8 balls and 30 runs to get, Sunil needs to play a Virat. And he's appealed. No, that was very close to the bat. The keeper is like, I heard something. Trying to play that cut shot, but way outside the off stump. It's given a wide. 29 to get off 7. 29 to get off 7 deliveries. We'll have to see if he gets some big hits. He's trying to hit that ball pretty hard, timing it well, but Darsil Zaveri. The fumble results, does not result in a second. After the end of 19 overs, it is 103 for the loss of 7 wickets. 6 balls and 28 runs to get. It will be the skipper to sum up the innings. 20th over. And Sunil is out. Nothing much that you can expect from a lower order batsman. Into pressure straight away. 28 to get off 6. And first ball. He gets a slow one, a juicy. His eyes lit up. He wants to play that big shot clearing the fences, but he fails to do that. And you miss, I hit. And now Yash comes to bat. Prithvi knows only superficial. Prithvi knows that only superficial things can get the Lions across the border. The Marco Polo Lions are having serious troubles chasing 131. They are 103 for 8. Fine bowling performances by the Sapient Leopards. Good looking shot. Straight into the hands of DJ. You have seen DJ everywhere now. He's in the deep, he's within the circle, he's got a simple catch by Yash. And I think they're done. 9 wickets down. They'll play a batsman shot because he was injured. And so that's the end of the match. Chasing 131, that was a target set by the Sapient Leopards after they were asked to bat first. The Marco Polo Lions only managed to get 103 on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. And the Sapient Leopards have won the match comfortably by 27 runs.
startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth. Joining a top investment network, like venture capitalists, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time. A startup space provides many opportunities for you to grow your wealth.
The game was good, no problem. Anyway, one has to win and one has to lose. Today's prize distribution is going to be given by man of the match, Mrs. Leauge, and she is the wife of Harshad Shah. So we welcome you, and I would request her to give the best prize. Today's man of the match is Dhrubil Shah.
Sideways. Sideways. 100 होगा तब. Face that side. Face this side. आवाज दो बे. आवाज दो बे. अरे सौरभ ने तो ब्रेक थ्रू मिलाया. पहला विकेट सौरभ ने लिया. किधर गया वो? Cricket award. He is not wrong.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And he's the ex-treasurer of Garware Clubhouse. You would like to say
I congratulate the winning team. Hello. I congratulate the winning team, and I also congratulate the team losing today. But that's not the end of the day, and it's not the end of the way. Still, we have to go ahead and wish you all the best in future. And wish you all the best.
thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joining a top investment network, like Venture Catalysts, which selects the top 1% of startups, is the greatest method to make wealth. By diversifying your investment portfolios enables you to exit a startup at the right time.